Yeah, sure did. That's really two of our biggest focuses really on our team is to correct those two. That'll be a very important factor for this week, and we'll do a better job this week with that in both areas.
In week two, what kind of step forward would you like to see Bo Nix make as an overall?
Yeah, I mean it's just like the rest of them. I mean everybody's got to improve. That's really our message. I mean whether it's a player, a quarterback, a coach, we all got to improve from week one to week two, and really the good teams do that. He at least has a game under his belt now. There's a lot of things that he knows he could be better than he was the first game, and so we all expect to improve.
Can you talk a little bit about Tyrone Truesdale? Looked like he stepped up and had his best game.
He did. He played well. There's no doubt, and it was good. He's got some experience, and now he's taking his game to the next level. Just got to continue to do that. But he made some big plays for us, and of course, like we said the other day on that 4th down and a half a yard play, he really got some great penetration and helped the linebacker, run through the alley.
Yes, to that end, how did Thomas and Newkirk respond after play?
Yeah. I mean, they got in there. They had, both of them were limited during fall camp, and so the plan was just to play them a selected number of plays, and that's what we did. We expect both those guys to improve, each week the more they play.
You were using a tight end quite a bit more than I can remember you doing in a while. Talk about your decision to do that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we talked about, in the off season. Just a little longer edges. A lot of times when you play, the odd front teams, a little wider edges, allows your offensive lineman to go more vertical and not as sideways. So that was part of the plan. We were winning that game thinking that we'd get even front and odd front. Well, we get there and it's mostly odd front. And then they were doing a lot of moving and everything that goes with that. So that was part of the plan, just to get a wider edge and create a few more seams, especially on the cutback. And then, of course, we hit the bounce, late in the game too. So that helped.
Is it going to be part of your identity going forward, or is it?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we want the flexibility to do whatever we've got to do with what the defense has given us. So, we'll have that in our package, the rest of the season.
How much does Spencer Knight help you guys in the run game, especially
Yeah.
in the second half?
Yeah, he gives us a lot of flexibility. You saw him with his hand down. You saw him with, in H-back. He's a physical guy at the point of attack. And like we said the other night, he made a big catch in the game. I mean, that was a huge play in the game, and he tight turned and got a couple extra yards. So he had a very solid game.
Were you happy with your offensive tempo, or would you like to go even faster?
Yeah, there was times in the game that we did slow it down intentionally. We wanted to make sure we had everything right and all that. But at times our tempo was really good, and especially after we got some momentum, some bigger plays, and specifically the one that was uncovered. Eli Stove and our quarterback was headsy enough to see that and just throw it out there. That was just a inside zone. So at times our tempo was good, and I think too that we'll get better as the season goes on with everything from a young quarterback to a couple of new guys too. So
How much is Tulane's turnaround since the end of last season has to do with quarterback Justin McMillan, and how familiar are you with him since he was at LSU?
Yeah, he was. I think Kevin was there when he was there. He's a very talented guy. He's got an unbelievably strong arm, and I think like they said, they've won the last 6 out of their 7 games. They're a team on the rise. When you turn on the film Sunday, when you get back after you put the other one to bed, and it gets your attention in a hurry, and so they're a very, very quality opponent.
When you went back and watched the film, what do you think made the running game so much more effective in the second half than the first?
Probably it was just, being a little bit more committed to running the ball, and having a wider edge like we talked about, and just trying to go downhill at them a little bit. They had the wide edges, and after Bo kept that one early on, they weren't going to let him do that anymore, and so they kind of widened everything out, and so it gave some opportunities inside, and so it was really more of we're going to be committed to do it, and let's try to wear him down and take some pressure off our quarterback too. I wanted him to be settled down a little bit more, and I think that helped, all the above.
How do you feel about trying to get a second option behind Whitlow, a guy that could do some every down stuff stuff.
Yeah, we definitely, that's a focus of ours, there's no doubt. You know, I just felt like the other night, you know, we just really need to go with our veteran guy, the way the game was going, but that will definitely have to be a focus so we don't wear him down. And we've got other guys that we feel very good about. Cam Martin, obviously, you know, and those young guys too are all coming on. And I know Cadillac, you know, is ready to have some other options. And, you know, really by the time we get to SEC play, you know, I really want all that defined, you know, about who we're going with in order. And the good thing is we've got 2 non-conference games now, and we can kind of, you know, test some things out and get that ready by the time we get to our SEC play.
How close are you to able to put DJ Williams out there after a shoulder procedure and missing most of the preseason?
Yeah, you know, that did hurt him, there's no doubt, but he is a quality player in his own right, and, you know, we've got confidence in him also.
Give me clarification on Will Hastings' situation.
Yeah, we feel that Will's got a good chance of playing. You know, matter of fact, he may get a chance to practice some today. We'll see how that goes, but you know, there's a good chance he'll play.
How about TD?
Same thing. Yeah, there's a good chance he'll play too. We'll see how that goes in practice. You know, I mean, right now I'm just telling you there's a good chance, but we'll see how everything plays out.
Eli came back, one of those guys,
Yeah.
and had to play a pretty big role for you guys. How excited was it for you just to see him step into that and kind of pick up things out there?
Yeah, I was really excited, you know, and we tried to be smart with him. He got a little banged up in fall camp, and really our mindset was, I mean, let's get him the game. And you know, he wasn't in like 100% shape. You know, I think game shape he'll get better, you know, each week. Like I said, I think if he was 100%, I think he'd have house called that one speed sweep, you know. And but you know, he's excited. You know, when we get Flash back full time, you know, that'll be a really good arsenal of guys that can really run, you know, that will help open up our offense.
What makes you more excited as a head coach? One where you win in the last minute, seconds, because you had a number of those, or one where you kind of execute full quarters and you feel pretty good about the whole 60 minutes?
Tell you what, you like both of those options, really. You know, the good thing when you don't play your best and you make a lot of mistakes and you win, it gives you a better chance as a coach to correct those things and everything that goes with it. So, you know, that'll be a good thing for us. Our guys, they see the film. We didn't execute like we should in a lot of things. Now, give the other team credit. I mean, you know, they're, like I said, they're a quality team. And but, you know, I like it when we go out there and execute, you know, at a high level. But, you know, that win a game like that, a lot of times it's how you win. And, you know, with a freshman quarterback and a team that is down 16 or whatever we're down in the third quarter and find a way to come back and win, you can take that the rest of the season. In every scenario, every time you're down, every time you face adversity, that may be the biggest plus of anything, you know, moving forward. Just team dynamics, trusting each other, trusting coaches trusting players, vice versa, everything that goes with that.
What were your feelings on your receivers blocking on run play?
We got to get better. We got to be more physical. We got to get better. That's one of our messages. You know, we got to get better.
Anything else? All right, good.
Thank y'all.